Hello, good evening all. How are you all? Hello, good evening all. Hello, Vinu, Anindam, Nandita, Jan, Nightshade. Good evening. So, how are you all? Great? Okay, fine. Good evening, good evening. So, have you go through with the syllabus and what we have done yesterday? Hmm? Great. So, let's start. Okay. So, guys, in the last class, what we understand that what is the sociology and what are the ages in the sociology or the in the society. Okay, so we understand what is the dark age, hmm? Pre-modernist, which is also called as agrarian economy. Okay, then we understand modernity and postmodernist. Now, the beginner student must understand the classification of sociologists. What is the meaning of functionalist, the classical sociologist, feminist, interpretivist? Okay, so here I am telling you the classification. In today's class, we will go through with the classification of sociologists. And second thing is, what is the modernity, which is the actual syllabus of UPSC. Okay, we understand the sociological perspective of modernity, and then I will give you the one question mains answer writing. Okay, so today you will get the one question, and I hope it will be very okay and good for you. We will do the practice along with the syllabus. It is not like first we will complete the syllabus, then we will see the answer writing. The phenomena is, nobody will success in this way. So it is better to keep practice along with your syllabus. Okay, and always keep the previous year question papers. Right. So today you will get the one question for mains answer writing, and how to write the answer. At last, I will tell you. I will tell you the format of the answer writing. Okay. So I will suggest you all, please do try by yourself. If there is any ambiguity or any doubt, you can just ask to me. Okay. So the first thing is classification. Chapter first, sociology the discipline. Okay. Paper first. Classification of sociologists. Classification of sociologists. First is classical, classical or evolutionary. Classical or evolutionary sociologist. Classical or evolutionary sociologist. Okay. Sometime you will see evolutionary word in the paper or sometime classical. Okay. Second is functionalist, functionalist sociologist. I will tell you the meaning of all this. Okay. First do writing along with me. Okay. Second is functionalist sociologist, and third one is third one is interpretivist. Interpretivist or non-positivist sociologist or non-positivist sociologist. Okay. Uh, the size of board is, I think, covers till here, right? Okay. Uh, hmm. Okay. I do write here. Next is, actually I will change the slide when I will explain. But you have to make these things into your copy in a sequence. Okay. First is classical. Second is functionalist. third is interpretivist or non-positivist sociologist, and the fourth one is conflict sociologist, and next one is feminist, feminist sociologist, feminist sociologist. Okay, so first one is classical or evolutionary sociologist, second is functionalist, third is interpretivist, and the fourth is conflict, fifth is feminist. Okay, first write this. Hmm. Classical or evolutionary thinkers are, okay, I will write the thinker name while I will explain. Okay, so first make this table, huh? First is classical or evolutionary sociologist, second is functionalist sociologist, third is interpretivist sociologist, fourth is conflict, and fifth one is feminist. Okay, see, when in question you will get discuss the sociological perspective on religion or on family or on kinship. So what the examiner expected the candidate must have to give the answer with the perspective of these sociologists. Means you have to mention the classical as per the classical or evolutionary sociologist. Either you can write the name, or if you forget the name, then you can write like this: as per classical or evolutionary thinkers. Okay. Second, examiner expected from you to tell them about the functionalist perspective, tell them about the interpretivist perspective, feminist perspective, or conflict sociologist. In last chapter, chapter number 10, you will get postmodernist perspective. But in the earlier chapter, there is no need of postmodernist. Okay. So first I will do explain the classical or evolutionary sociologist. First is classical or evolutionary sociologist. Classical or evolutionary sociologist. Okay. So what is the meaning of classical or evolutionary sociologist? See guys, listen very carefully. Classical or evolutionary. It means these are the early sociologists. These sociologists are very much keen to understand the society in the steps or in the stages. For example, I think you know the Charles Darwin, the biologist who tells the evolutionary process, who tells the steps of evolutionary process, है ना? So I think you know the Charles Darwin. Similarly, as like the Charles Darwin, the classical or the evolutionary sociologists are called as the early sociologists who think or understand the spectrum of society, understand the nature of society, understand the social institution of the society in the stages form. Now, what are the thinkers? Like Auguste Comte. Auguste Comte is called as early sociologist. The first sociologist who make the curiosity, who make and put his brain to understand why the changes in the society happening, why one society change into the another society, then why this another society change into the another one. That is why he gives the 3 steps of society. Okay, I will tell you when I will explain chapter number 4, Auguste Comte. Okay, second is Herbert Spencer. Herbert Spencer, similar like the Auguste Comte. He read the books of Auguste Comte, Charles Darwin. He was very brilliant mathematician, biologist. Herbert Spencer gives the stages of society in 2 forms. The one is differentiation, second is integration. Okay, I will explain it later, but just understand Differentiation, integration. I know you don't know what is the differentiation and integration is. Okay, I will tell you. I will tell you later. Okay. And the third form is classical evolutionary sociologists are those sociologists who actually meet the foundation of sociology subject. He actually arises the question that the society must be a subject for study because there are so much happening in the society and how this thing is happen, what is the real picture of society. So every social thinker must think in this direction, and that is why they are called as the founding stone for the subject sociology. Okay, so classical evolutionary thinkers, please. I'm telling you in the steps. So classical or evolutionary sociologists, these are called, these are early sociologists, these are early sociologists who building the foundation, who put foundation, the subject sociology, who put foundation, the subject sociology. These, so, these thinkers, these thinkers arises the need that sociology should be subject. Okay, sociology should be subject of study. Sociology should be subject of study. Sociology should be subject of study. Okay, but the study should be in scientific manner. Should be in scientific manner. Okay, please write. These sociologists are the early sociologists who put foundation, the subject sociology, who put or maintain the foundation building block of subject sociology. These thinker arises the need that sociology should be the subject of study, but the study should be in the scientific manner. Okay, now I am telling you the real story. Auguste Comte. Earlier I told you the Auguste Comte was actually the father of sociology. But some people say Saint Simon is actually father of sociology, and I tell you all the reason why some people say Saint Simon is the father of sociology and why some people say Auguste Comte is the father of sociology. Okay, so Auguste Comte in 1825, 1824, Saint Simon had died. I told you after Saint Simon, then Auguste Comte published all the 6 volumes in his name. Then after the Auguste Comte becomes so much famous in the world of social thinkers or intellectuals. Okay, so in France there was a top university like in IIT in India. The university named Ecole University. University is Ecole University. So thus Comte was the first person who proposed the proposal to the Ecole University that sociology must be a subject and it is the need of society to understand in a scientific manner. Surprisingly, what happened? The Ecole University denied. Say no, sociology is not a subject. Ecole University denied, completely denied. And there was hostility, means agitation between the student and teachers. After that, for some time, Ecole University has been shut down. Then again, Ecole University opened up, and Auguste Comte had been died. And after the death of Auguste Comte, approximately it took 50 years. Ecole University accepted that yes, sociology should be a subject. Okay. After the death, after the 50 years of death of August Comte, Paul University accepted that yes, sociology should be a subject, and Emily Durkheim was the first person who established the Department of Sociology. I think now you understand sociology is very young, new subject. It is not like the history, polity, geography, which comes from the ancient time. Okay, it's a very new subject. It's a Western subject. Okay, so now you understand that why these classical or evolutionary sociologists, they suggested they are the foundation block for the sociology, because August Comte proposed first for making the sociology as a subject. Okay. Next point, classical, classical or evolutionary sociologists, sociologists understand, understand the society, study of society, understand the study of society in stages form, in stages form. Okay, so if someone says classical or evolutionary, it means they divide the society in the stages. They divide the whole society in stages form. Okay, so now I'm giving you example. Example, August Comte. August Comte. August Comte divide the society. Okay, this is example only. August Comte divide the society in three stages of society. One is theology stage, second is metaphysics, and third is positivist stage. August Comte is classical or evolutionary thinker. He was the first thinker who says the sociology should be subject, and he divides the complete society in the three forms. The first is theology, second is metaphysics, third is positivist. Theology means the stage which is the society which belongs to the primitive. Primitive means ancient, Adi Manav society, when the man is hunting, gathering, and they have no ambition in life. He understands how to fight, and he was not so much desire of capitalism. He just want to fulfill his appetite. That's all. So theology stage is what? That is the ancient society, and the people here are like if I'm talking about the religion, yes, get the some symbol of religion. Of course, religion was there. People believed. People believed on the religion because they fear of supernatural power, of natural calamities. That is why they pray the various god and goddesses. Okay, metaphysics stage is the next stage, or you can say this stage is agrarian stage, agrarian economy. Agrarian means agricultural economy. Here, the people believe in the metaphysics. Means, yes, they believed on the religion, but they are believe on the spiritual powers too. Okay. Then third is positivist stage. Positive stage means called as industrialized. Industrious society means modernity society. Here the economy is based on purely capitalism. Here industries are producing the mass production. The people become secular. Okay. So August Comte defined the whole society in these three stages. The first is theology, second is metaphysics, third is positive. What I said, the evolutionary thinker divide the society in the stages form. Okay. Second example is Herbert Spencer. Herbert Spencer. Herbert Spencer, he He divides the society in two forms. One is differentiation. One is differentiation. Second is integration. In 12th class, if someone taken mathematics, they said, Madam, integration, differentiation, we understand that integration of log x dx is 1 by x, है so that was not the mathematics. Integration, differentiation is not it here. Okay, so here what the Herbert Spencer says, differentiation. Differentiation means the village society. See, actually, what happened? Village society and this complex society. Integration is complex society. Complex is what? Industrial society. See, I am writing in sociological terms. In sociology, you can say city life as a industrial society or a complex society. You should use these keywords. Okay, the village life, you should say simple society or the village life. Okay, Herbert Spencer says in villages, everybody, everybody is like they integrated with each other, Hana? They integrated with each other. They are the village is not globalized. They don't need other cities to be fulfill their own needs. Although cities are depend on the villages. Aha, I remember one mains question which asked in 2022 or 2023 mains. The question was in GS paper first. For smart cities, the smart villages are the backbone of smart cities. This was the question. Yes, I remember. Smart smart villages are the backbone of smart cities are the backbone of smart villages are the backbone of smart cities. Okay, the same thing is here. Differentiation or integration. Differentiation means the villages are integrated with each other. They can fulfill their own needs. Okay, they can fulfill their own needs. And for every problem, there is a one solution, that is Hakim. Anna, if anybody is suffering from cancer, if anybody need to reproduce the child, if someone is bald, if someone is suffering from cold and fever, for every solution there is a one doctor which is called as Hakim in the villages. Okay. So the society is actually integrated. What is differentiation? Differentiation means in city's life, in city, in urban areas, the people are specialized. There is not a one solution of every problem. See, you are studying sociology. You study the sociology from sociology expert. You study the security from security expert. You study the ethics from ethics expert. You study the PSIF or political science or international relation from the respective uh, standardized teacher. Agree or not? So this is called differentiation. So differentiation is nothing but we can call this specialization. Specialization. So cities are actually specialized, whereas villages are integrated. There is no specialization. In village life, there is a one teacher who teaches all subjects. But in cities, there is a expertise, and the expert teachers are only taking their own subject. Okay? Understand? Please write this. So, guys, have you written? Please uh, let me know. Classification of sociologists. Thing you have written. August Comte example written, Herbert Spencer written. Third one is, yeah, this now I'm telling you the third example. Okay, Ferdinand Tonis. I want you from the day first you understand the thinker, types of thinkers, you have to keep in your mind. When I will say na, the interpretivist argued, you immediately understand. This is what I want. That is why I'm telling the classification. Okay. Ferdinand Tonis. Ferdinand Tonis divide the society in two stages. One is Gemeinschaft. Okay. One is Gemeinschaft and second is Gesellschaft. One is Gemeinschaft, second is Gesellschaft. Okay, Gemeinschaft or Gesellschaft. This was the question of UPSC 2019 in marks compulsory question. Whosoever understand, whosoever read, they can give the answer. Otherwise, nay. है ना? Very simple. Please write. Then I will let explain you. Please write. Done? Okay. Ferdinand Tonis. He explained that whole society in the two forms, in two stages. As per Ferdinand Tonis, first word I wrote, Gemeinschaft. You must hear about the simple society which I used earlier. है ना? Gemeinschaft is simple society. This is German word. Okay, the rural area, the village is called as Gemeinschaft in German language. The city or urban area is called as Gesellschaft in German language because Ferdinand Tönnies was a German sociologist. So, Gemeinschaft is simple society, simple or village society. Gesellschaft is complex, industrial, industrial or urban society. Now it's easy. The simple society means when the people are living in integration, when the people are independent, when the people have the strong bond, when the kinship bonds are very strong, when the education is not so much value, but the people believe on religion blindly. है ना? But Gesellschaft is urban, industrial, or complex society. Here, specialization is important. In Gesellschaft, kinship bonds are not strong. In Gesellschaft, the religion is like not so much prominent. The people believe in secular or the secularism. Okay? है ना? In Gesellschaft, technical innovation is important. In Gesellschaft, people are more aware, more educated, more specialized. Understand? Why this question comes in 10 marks. You understand the concept carefully, then you can write. You don't need to mug up all the things, moti books. You don't need to mug up. Understand the concept. What actually it is. Okay? Ferdinand Tony is done. Done. Third example. Done. Great. Second is Classical thinkers, evolutionary thinkers, clear. So first thing is classical thinkers called as evolutionary or early sociologists. These are the first sociologists who laid foundation for sociology subject, who put the demand that sociology should be a subject. The sociologists are Auguste Comte, Herbert Spencer, Ferdinand Tönnies, etc. These are the prominent, important classical thinkers. Okay. Now the second is functionalist. Functionalist sociology. Functionalist sociology. Okay. Functionalist sociologists are also called as positivists, but it is better to write functionalist sociologists, but they are positivist sociologists. Okay. Hmm. So now, what is the meaning of functionalist? As its name implies, functionalist sociologists means these sociologists think the social institution has the function or role in the society. For example, they are very positive for the social elements. Say suppose if I'm saying marriage, family, education, caste, if I'm looking as per functionalist, okay, they think that marriage has a function in the society and marriage is important for the society. Important to create the social order, creates a social order. Actually, functionalist sociologists are obsessed with social order and social integration. Okay? Yes, yes, Varsa Devi. Yes, you raised the hand, na? Hello, Varsa Devi. You raised the hand. Varsa Devi, you have any question? Any question, please? You raised the hand, na? Okay, fine. Whatever the question is, you can ask after or once I complete the topic. Otherwise, it will be like interruption, है ना? So, functionalist sociologists. Functionalist sociologists are those sociologists who sees the social institution has the important function and role in the society. The marriage has the important role in the society. It is important for social order. If you get married, it means you are doing the thing as per the society. Your main function of marriage is the reproduction of child. Agree or not? It is also written in your religious books too. The purpose of marriage is reproduction. है ना? It is not for the sexual gratification. Hmm. As per religious book, as per Quran Sharif, है ना? As per Gita. But if I am talking about as per sociologists, this is the marriage bears multiple aspects in individual life and it maintains the societal order. It is important for one's life. And what are the things, what fulfill? The first thing is reproduction of child, so society grows, society going on. No interruption. Second is everybody have the sexual gratification that fulfilled. Third one is the female or male partner, they share the one room, one flat or the house, so they have the common bill. They do not have to put their bill into the other's hand, or if there is any crisis, so the other partner will take care about it. है ना? There are psychological, emotional balance. If you get married, you will get the emotional relax. है ना? See, if you are bachelor, you will make the multiple girlfriends, multiple boyfriends. The one heartbreak, another boyfriend, another heartbreak, another boyfriend, another heartbreak, another girlfriend. Like this, the process is going on, going on. And once you get married, you have to stick to the one partner. See, cheating is otherwise. Huh? But I am telling you as per the perspective of functionalists. If I am speaking on the perspective of education, so education is important in the society. It maintains the social order. It integrates the society. Educate person knows that how to raise the standard of society. है ना? If I am talking about religion, so functionalist says religion has the function in the society. There is no religion, then we cannot suppose the society will be in a proper social order. Because if there is a religion, then if you suffer with the emotional distress, emotional despair, you will believe on God. You will say, if someone cheated you, what you say? Okay, karma will give him answer. Karma will bounce back. है ना? है ना? I think something is happening in everybody's life. If someone cheats you, you will say, okay, the karma will see him. The God will see him. If somebody dead in anybody's family, so the people says there is a ritual, kriya, karam, shrad, that all thing is the part of religion, and these 13 days make the relaxation of a person that who lost the important and loved one. The religion is actually giving the support to the society. The religion provides the emotional support. Religion integrates the society. Religion teaches us the moral value, teaches us the humanity. Religion teaches us that how to live in an integration manner. Religion teaches us that not to jealous with others. Religion teaches us that how to help others during the time of trouble, during the time of disappointment. है ना? And if we do help of others, it is the word of, there is a one word called humanity. And humanity is the called as, it is just the assistance of God. है ना? Functionalist sees the society should be in good form. Society should be in social order. And that is why marriage, education, caste, religion, everything is important in the society, and every social institution has the important function and role in the society. Now the next thing is, after their argument or their perspective, another branch of sociologists, you can say as criticizers, okay, yeah, dies function of functionalists, okay. So those other side of sociologists say, aha, you forgot communalism. The Hindu Muslim is what? You forgot in India, Delhi Danga, 2020, Muzaffarnagar Danga, there are a lot of riots and Danga happen in the name of Hindu Muslims. Then where the religion goes? Actually, these riots are based on the basis of religion. Peoples are divided on the basis of religion. The criticizers, they dysfunction, put the criticism of their words. But being functionalist says, see, in a normal time, social institutions do their roles, their positive role for the society. But it is the very less time or very few time which it becomes negative. See, I'm saying, not I'm, but the functionalist says the marriage is important in the society. But my dear, the marriage causes domestic violence, dowry issues, honor killing, love affairs and all, honor killing, the marriage is actually the BS, double burden for the working women, a double burden for the women. The one she has to produce the child, another she has to take care of home, another way she has to take care of his fulfillment the need of their mother-in-law, father-in-law, many people. So it's a double burden for a woman, for the one gender. And what about the other gender? Hannah, agree or not? Agree or not? Hannah? But functionalist says we have to look for the positive aspect in the society. We have to look for the social order. We have to look for integration of society. And that is why this social institution is very important in the society, and this has performing the role, important role in the society, and it should be the subject of study. Okay? Now right. Functionalist, functionalist perspective is that the social institution, like marriage, education, religion have important functionalist perspective. Actually, today I am suffering with cold. I don't know how my voice is coming out. So, functionalist perspective is that the social institution like marriage, education, caste, religion have important role and functions in the society. Okay, one more thing. I'm telling you my own mistake that I'm using and like this. Please don't do this in your mains paper. In mains paper, please write and like this. There are so much marks like minus five I have lost, but I don't want that you lose these things. Okay, please. Right, functionalist perspective is that the social institution like marriage, education, caste, religion, etc. have important role and functions in the society. Done? Done? Great. Next point. Functionalist wants to maintain social order and integration in the society. That's why social institution is the important topic for study while in whole society. See, please write. Functionalist wants to maintain the social order and integration. Functionalist wants the social order and integration. Okay, and that's why they are telling that social institution has a positive role and the function in the society. Hmm. Functionalist sociologists are Emily Durkheim. Emily Durkheim. Emily Durkheim, Alcott Patterson, Talcott Parsons, Malinowski. Okay, Malinowski, it was asked in interview. Merton is very important for interview. Very important for interview. Hmm. Okay. Emily Durkheim, Talcott Parsons, Malinowski. Emily Durkheim says religion is important for the society. It maintains the social order and integration. Okay. Religion provides a symbol and religion makes the whole society as a one. Talcott Parsons says religion gives the important value. Religion gives the moral value in the society. So religion is important to maintain the humanity. Malinowski says, no, 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 no. I am not agree with both of you. Malinowski says, no. Religion is important for the society because religion is need of a person. We have the need of God. That's why we worship. Huh? We are actually, we are not the search for the God if we have no disappointments, no despair. We are actually need. We want happiness, we want satisfaction, we want fulfillment. That is why we worship the God. Malinowski says the society worship God or goddess, society maintain religion because society has the need. The Malinowski looked the religion in the form of needs. So these are the functionalist ones. You can write some little keywords so that you have to keep these thing into your corner of mind. Okay. Emily Durkheim sees religion maintain society as a whole. Society as a whole. Okay. Alcott Parsons says religion gives value, value and morality. Malinowski says religion is need of individual. Yeah, yeah, society. That's why people worship the god and goddess. Functionalist. Done? Done? Hmm. Done? Okay. So, classical evolutionary sociology, any issue? I think there is no issue. In functionalist, there is no issue. Emily Durkheim, Talcott Parsons, Malinowski. And the third one is interpretivist. Interpretivist or non-positivist. Social. Social. Okay, the one thing I will tell you, functionalist see, functionalist sees the social institution like marriage, education, caste, religion is important for society because it is performing the positive role in the society and it maintains the social order and integration. That is why it is the important part of the society. But in it says, no, 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 no. It is not like that. Interpretivists look in a different form, in a different way. Hmm. On the one side, positivist sociologist says the person is acted as society directs them. For example, you people are preparing for UPSC for civil services. Okay. Why don't you prepare for banking exam? Huh? Why don't you prepare for any EPF or any other exam? Why only civil services? Why you are putting your 25, 24 year of age, which is so called as a beautiful honeymoon age, you are putting into this the 15, 16 hour of preparation. You are putting your money, your effort, your time, everything for the civil services. Huh? Why? Now, please don't say, ma'am, for the social welfare. Please. Okay. Actually, society tells you this is the toughest exam in India. This is the position where the power, money, position, everything lies. And you become the government without being election by the people. You don't need any electoral background or the influential background to become as more powerful. You have to study, you have to put focus on the academic way or competitive level. Then you can, if you clear the paper, you will become as a civil servant. This is the way, na? Anna? The society tells you this is the powerful position. The society tells you this is the influential position. That is why you opted civil services, not as a and you not opted the banking exam or EPF or any other exam, because those other exams are lesser than civil service, and you want more power, more money, more influential, more uh, more things, more effectiveness, emphasis on the society. That is why you are ready for the struggle. You are putting your honeymoon period into this preparation. Anna, agree or not? Agree or not? I'm bluntly honest. Agree or not? Please. Anna? Han? हाँ पिंकी? See, in interview, whatever we people are speaking, na, everybody knows. Everybody knows what kind of social welfare we will do. Okay, but in interview we have to prepare in other form. But in interpretivist way, the interpretivist says, okay, I'm not agree with this functionalist perspective. They actually criticize positivist sociologists. Interpretivist or non-positivist sociologists say the individual put impact on the society, whereas functionalist or positivist says society impact the individual. Society impact on you. That is why you are preparing for civil services. But integrative says individual put impact on the society. This is also true. If rickshaw puller beta, if rickshaw puller son become as an IAS officer, it will put impact on the whole community. Hey, how he become the civil servant? He's too poor. How we afford the books? How we afford the so luxurious coaching? How we afford that costly coachings? How we clear prelims, mains, and interview? Anna? So the one rickshawala son become as a civil servant, put the impact on the society. So these sociologists are also true. Anna? These sociologists are also very true. Okay. Today you are uh, okay. You seen Big Boss? Huh? Big Boss. The contestant of Big Boss are like they are the reflection of the society, and that is why the diversified contestant in the Big Boss. And there is one man who have the two wife. Actually, the journalist asked so many questions to him and says he should not win. If he win, it will put the wrong impact on the society. It means individual also put impact on the society. Draupadi Murmu, the President of India, a tribal woman, also put impact on the tribal society, that if she becomes the president, then why we tribal cannot move forward? Yes, we can. Agree or not? Agree or not? Hmm? Interpretivist. Example of interpretivist is Maxwell. Maxwell. Okay, Max Weber has also given the opinion in religion. Max Weber says, religion is, I'm not fascinating or obsessed with maintaining the social order or integration. No, 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 no. He says, religion is actually the base of capitalist society. He wrote a book which is so called as Protestant Ethics and Spirit of Capitalism. This was the book written by Max Weber, Protestant Ethics and Spirit of Capitalism. In this book, Max Weber mentioned Protestant is actually the subgroup of Christianity. Okay, Protestant ethics means in Christianity, the teaching says, what teaching says? Work is worship. Do work harder. Don't live luxury life. More work, earn money, invest the money. Do not jealous with others. Always to help others. These are the teachings of Protestant Christianity. Okay. Now Max Weber says these teachings leads the society in a capitalist form. Because people says work is worship. We have to do more hard work. We have to earn more money. Then we have to invest the money. And after investing the money, the machine, production, factory, worker, capitalist class emerges automatically. Mass production happens. Things going on, and the society becomes what? Capitalist society. So Max Weber says religion is the base of capitalist society. Religion is actually made the social change. Okay, so this is the perspective of interpreter. Please write interpretivist, sociologists are also called as non-positivist, non-positivist sociologists. They emphasis, they emphasis on social action. Very important. They emphasis on social action, whereas Durkheim emphasis on social fact. Social fact means society put impact on individual, and social action means individual put impact on society. For example, I am an individual. I am teaching sociology, so I put impact on various million number of students. Obviously. So whatever I am doing, this is a social action. And if you teaches your brother, this is not a social action because your act is only for the one person. If you acted for the mass, then it is social action. Whatever the Narendra Modi do, put the social action. Makes the emphasis on the masses. Okay? You understand social action? So interpretive sociologists are also called as non-positivist sociologists. They emphasis on social action. Social action means individual put impact on society. Okay? Individual put impact on society. Individual put impact on society. Then Max Weber called as father of father of interpretivist, interpretivist or non-positivist sociology. Yes, please. Yes, yes. Okay. Then actually, once you are expert in answer writing, na, then your speed of writing will be very fast. I wrote thousands of answers. That's why my speed is fast. Done? Great. Please do underline. Now my question. Please unmute your mic. Huh? First question. Who is the father of sociology? Give answer. Great. Who established the first department of sociology? Great. Who is the father of interpretive sociology? Great. Who are the classical or evolutionary sociologists? Hmm. Hmm. Albert Spencer, Ferdinand Tony. Okay. Uh, who are the functionalist sociologists? Who are the functionalist sociologists? I'm a little confused. What is the meaning of functionalist? What is the meaning of functionalist? Hmm. Hmm. They sees the society in a social order way, okay, or the integrating way. Okay. Uh, what is the meaning of social action? Tell. Great. What is the meaning of social fact? Hey, I am just telling you keyword. Whenever I will do explain, I will tell you a lot of things. Okay, but just let me know what is social fact. Social fact in the society put impact on individual. Great. Fourth is inflict. For sure. Conflict sociologists are those sociologists who always do criticism of everything. Either it is a religion, marriage, family, caste, education, anything. Okay, there are some people in this beautiful planet called Earth who always criticize, who always do criticize, never appreciate. Conflict sociologists are those sociologists who criticize the social institution and now understand who is and who are the conflict sociologists. The great man Karl Marx. Karl Marx, everybody know Karl Marx, the father of political science, psychology, anthropology, economy, sociology, and many more. I don't know any optional who did not remember this Karl Marx. I don't know. Okay, Karl Marx is remembered by everyone. everyone. So, conflict sociologist example is Karl Marx. Karl Marx did criticize of every social institution. Now, what the Karl Marx says? Karl Marx says religion. On religion, what is the perspective of Karl Marx? Karl Marx says religion is actually tool for capitalist or bourgeois class, because with the name of religion they do exploit, and proletariat means the labor class did not understand, they actually exploited, they did not understand what is happening. They are doing thing in the name of karma, in the name of destiny, in the name of past fruit, etc, etc, है ना? Something is wrong in our life, what we said, अरे यार, it is the happening because of our past karma. Actually, we don't understand, we are exploiting. We are exploited. We just think about, it's our destiny. It's because of destiny. It is the wish of God. Anna? So, Karl Marx says this religion is a beautiful tool, beautiful weapon for capitalist class. And marriage, he says, marriage is actually the burden on a man, cut the wings of man, because if a person gets married, he or she did not fulfill their dreams. They uh, unintentionally bear the burdens of society and many things, as per Karl Marx. And you know what is the history of Karl Marx? Karl Marx married his girlfriend, okay, when he was 13 or 14 years, and he did PhD when his father-in-law says, okay, I will give you my daughter once you clear the PhD. Otherwise, I will marry my daughter with anyone else. Okay. And due to fear, Karl Marx did the PhD, and uh, he was inspired from the Hegelian views. Okay. And later on, he produces children, and he lived in very poverty, deprivation of resources, and many things. And you know, his two children died because of poverty, because of they did not got the food from the last few months. So that is why, due to the malnourishment, the two children were died, and the four children left. Then later on, Karl Marx's wife was very angry. She went to her father home. Then he had romance with his mate. Okay. Then he produces a one child with his mate. It is a very, a great story, a great biography of Karl Marx. When you understand Karl Marx, he was like a rarest of rare man in the planet. Rarest of rare man, a brilliant mind. Okay, so Karl Marx. Okay. Karl Marx, conflict sociologist. Conflict sociologist always criticize, always criticize the social institution. And what are the social institution? Marriage, family, education, caste. These are the social institution. It means the social institution which is pervasive in every society. Okay. Conflict sociologists always criticize the social institution. Conflict sociologists always criticize the social institution, marriage, family, caste, religion, etc. Okay, please to write. Hmm. Done. Karl Marx. Karl Marx. Okay, Karl Marx says in the whole world there are only two classes. That's all. The one is bourgeois, capitalist. Second is proletariat, labor class. Bourgeois is German word. Proletariat is German word. And in your answer writing, you must use bourgeois or proletariat word instead of capitalism, capitalist or labor class. Okay. So Karl Marx argued that religion, religion is opium. Religion is a pain. We all suffer with this pain. It is opium. Religion is opium. Okay? It is tool for bourgeois class who exploits proletariat. Okay, I will tell you how Karl Marx illusion, but in later classes, not now. Okay, please to write. Karl Marx argued that religion is opium. That's a very good point. Religion is opium. You can use in your answer writing. Religion is opium. It is tool for bourgeois class who exploits the proletariat. Okay. We have done classical, functionalist, interpretivist, and conflict, and now feminist social. Example, Lewis Oakley. Okay, Lewis Oakley. Please write Lewis Oakley. Then, what do you understand by the feminism word? Huh? Anybody else? Hmm? Okay. Anybody else? Barsha Devi, Gracie, Ankita, Pinky, Sachin, and anybody else? Yes. Uh, okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Fine. What is the meaning of feminism? Feminist sociologist. I wrote here Lewis Oakley. Actually, feminist sociologists, they are more power and more focus on the women power. Okay, they always do criticize male gender. They always do neglect male factor. They always want the, if there is exploitation, then women is suffer. If anything happened, that is because of women. If anything is there, then their perspective is only revolving around female, 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 women, women, women. That okay. So feminist perspective on religion. He says in not only in India but in the world, the women is considered as second gender. Male is first gender. Women is secondary or male is primary or important gender which is happening in the society in this planet called Earth. It is because the society understands the religion and it is happening in the religion too. How? The place is, if you see Hindu Dharma, in Hinduism, the male god is primary, female god is secondary. Ramji, primary, Sita Devi secondary, Shiv Shankar primary, Parvati Maiya secondary. Okay. Ganesh Ji primary, Lakshmi Maiya secondary. In Muslims, Allah is male, there is no female. In Christianity, Jesus is male, no female. In Buddhism, Gautam Buddha is male, no female. In Jainism, Mahavir Jain is male, no female. Every religion in the world, it is more dominating or prominent towards the male, and they are ignoring the female. Okay. So Oakley says when the religion teaches the society that male is important, male goddess is primary, female goddess is secondary, and in some religion there is no female goddess, then what the people will understand in the, they do the more exploitation to the females, the domestic violence, dowry, many things, huh? Many things happening in the society, and at last the women are the sufferer. In contemporary society, there are so much policy. Beti bachao, beti padhao. Huh? Beti bachao, beti padhao. Do you hear beta bachao, beta padhao? Doli uthegi. That is for women. Do you hear dola uthega? Huh? You hear dola uthega? You hear beta bachao, beta padhao? Huh? You hear if a man wants to marry with a girl, then man has to pay the. Hello, you heard my voice? Actually, my battery over. Yes, yes, my battery dead, so I changed the cells. So Lewis Oakley says the feminist sociologists argue that the society is. Hmm? Okay, okay. Feminist sociologist. See, feminist sociologist says in society, the man. Hello, 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 hello. Now it's okay. Okay, okay, okay. Actually, my battery died, so I changed it. Okay, so feminist sociologists they argued that simply the society is or the family is dominating by the man, and the women are the sufferer. And these social institutions are more oriented for the man, not for the female. The marriage is good for the man, not for the female, because female bears dowry, domestic violence, double burden, child take care, and many things, career breakup, many things. Religion supports the male god, female god are secondary. Education, yes, education uplift the status of women. Yes, education uplift the status of women. But in contemporary society, the more empowerment to women is misunderstood by some females. Some females, they actually try to exploit the men. See, I'm not in favor of male domination or of female domination. I'm in favor of gender balance. But if I'm talking about the feminist sociologists, they are saying due to the social institution, females are the sufferers. Okay? So, feminist sociologist Lewis Oakley, the society and social institution are male dominant, male dominant, and women are sufferers. Women are sufferer. Please write. Done. Oakley argued that. No, I'm like first I will write the religion point. Second, I will write the point which came in paper second 2020. Feminization of poverty. Do you hear this term? Feminization of poverty. Anybody in your class hear this term? Feminization of poverty. Anybody in this class? No? Oakley argued that um, women are sufferers in society. In society, because because religion do so. In every religion, in every religion in the world, male goddess, male god is prominent and primary. And female goddess is secondary. You can see in any religion. And female god is secondary position. Similarly, in a house, male is important, male is dominating, and female is secondary. And female god is secondary. Female god is secondary. Okay. Oakley argued that women are sufferers in society because religion do so. Okay. In every religion in the world, male god is prominent and primary position, and female god is in secondary position. Secondary position. Okay. Female god is in secondary position. Oakley, Oakley, Oakley stated the term feminization, feminization of poverty. This was the question in UPSC Sociology 2022 paper second, 20 marks. Okay. Feminization of poverty. What is the meaning of feminization of poverty? Listen carefully. Feminization of poverty means the poverty exists in women more than the men. Means women are more unemployed than men. Okay, you all women are educated and you are well qualified. You get the job. Huh? Once you get married, good. It's a social institution, so everybody do so. Okay, great. But when you're producing the child now, there is a career break. And if you indulge in your household and take care of child, sometimes the women lost their job, they did not get their career back up. So finally, they comes into where they started. Career finish. है ना? what about the men? Biologically, societal, economically, male is in favor condition, is always in good position. How? There is no biological issue with the men. There is no societal pressure. The men, societal pressure. You are take care of home, this and that. That is another factor. Okay, so feminization of poverty is the women are more unemployed than men. Poverty is existed more in female. It's called feminization of poverty, means famine in poverty. So poverty in female is more than male. Do you agree or not? Hmm. 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 Tracy, your point is valid, but this is happening in contemporary society. But you must not forget, in contemporary society, in today's world, the women are in good position. The also women are the sufferer. You cannot say the dowry is eliminated in the society. No, you cannot say that domestic violence is eliminated in the society. No, है ना? So sociologists give their view with a general perspective, not the specialized or personalized. Okay. See, I am also a female. I got married, and my baby is just 1 year old. Okay, and I am teaching here. See, to take care of 1 year old is very hectic. It's a toddler, है ना? You understand what my point is? I am also a woman. I also produces a child. I also take care of my home, है ना? So I am a woman of contemporary world, but it does not mean every woman is empowered. Agree? Every woman can manage. It's not like, if you manage, you will bear the double burden. Again, you exploit. Agree or not? Agree or not? If you manage multiple things, again you bear na. Again, you are women. You cannot escape from the things. Okay, high sociologists, they gave their perspective with lot of study, with lot of observation. Okay, means poverty existed in females more than male. Uh, uh, the more thing I will write when I will teach, huh? Okay, this is what I just explained the meaning of this term. Means the poverty existed in female more than the male. Once you understand now what is the meaning of this, now you can write many things. This was the question in paper second. Done. Feminization of poverty. Okay. So today I think I will start modernity. Actually, my ambitions, my dreams are more like Rajiv Gandhi, but implementation is less. I thought I will complete modernity today, and see, I did only classification of sociologists. This is actually important. Everybody must understand what is the classification of sociologists, because in later chapter, if I say something, you quickly understand what is their perspective. है ना? So you any doubt, classical or evolutionary sociologists we have done, functionalists, interpretivist, conflict and feminists. Any doubt? Any doubt? Any doubt? Yes. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, shall I give you PDF in the group? Is it okay? Okay. Hmm. Okay, classical or evolutionary thinkers are called as early sociologists. Actually, these sociologists are the first sociologists who actually raise the demand that sociology should be a subject. And this subject is important for the scientific study of society. Okay, and that is why these sociologists are called as classical, means old, means first foundation block of sociology subject. And they understand the society in stages form. Okay. Hmm. Evolutionary means stage, like Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin was called as an evolutionary biologist. He explained the steps of evolution, growth of a human. है ना? So he explained the stages, and that is why he was called as an evolutionary biologist. But here, Auguste Comte, Herbert Spencer, Ferdinand Tonis, they are called as evolutionary sociologists because they divide the whole society in the stage. Auguste Comte says the first society, the birth of society was from the theology. Theology means ancient, means primitive society. When people are more dependent on the religion, then society shift to the metaphysics. Metaphysics is agrarian society. The people believe in spiritual power. Then society change into the positivist society. When industrial society is there, urbanization is there, and the people become secular. Okay, so the whole society is divided into the three parts. Similarly, Herbert Spencer, he divides the whole society in the two parts. Hmm. The one is differentiation, second is integration. Integration is rural society, means the whole society is integrated, and differentiation means specialization. Specialization means complex society or the industrial society. Like in cities, specialization is important. In rural area, I give the example, one Hakim is the solution of all disease. If you have stomach pain, produces a child, or any headache, or any disease, you went to the Hakim, and Hakim will give the solution of every disease. So in rural area, Hakim is important. But in urban area, there are so many other specialized doctors like oncologist, gynecologist, है ना, etc. etc. Okay. So differentiation existed in the cities, integration is existed in the rural areas. Okay. Third is Ferdinand Tony. Ferdinand Tony divides the whole society in two stages. The one is Gemeinschaft. Gemeinschaft is a German word. In the paper you will write Gemeinschaft. Gemeinschaft is German word. Gesellschaft is German word. Gemeinschaft means simple society, village society. Simple society means village society where people have the strong bond, where kinship has the strong bond, where marriage has the strong bond, where people believe in the religion blindly, where people are not so much educated, where there is no differentiation, where the people are living in the integration manner without any interdependence on the globalization. Gesellschaft is complex society, industrial society, or urban society. It means it is globalized society. It means kinship bond is weaker, marriage bond is weaker, more divorce case. Here, people do not believe on the religion blindly. People are more secular. Okay, so these are the evolutionary or classical thinkers. Hmm. Then functionalist, okay, Talcott Parson, Malinowski, Emily Durkheim, then Max Weber, interpretivist, Max Weber conflict, Karl Marx, and feminist, Lewis Oakley. Okay, so today I have done with this lecture. I had completed classification of sociologists, and in now my next class is on Monday. है ना? Monday to Friday is sociology. So my next class is on Monday. On Monday we will start with um, modernity. Okay, modernity, right? Mm. Mm. One more thing, one table I will make on Monday. Huh? Okay, I think now your next class is, है ना? So okay, guys. So do you understand the class completely? Great, great. If any doubt, please ask me. I had to give one mains question, but I have not completed modernity. So the first question of mains I will give you on Monday. Okay, till 2 days you revise these two lectures. Okay, so see you on Monday. Good night, Shabbat.